Welcome back to the PATS program. My name is Landon Pats, and I bring to you Chapter 14, The Patrol. We are bringing you live updates from World War II from the point of view of the 101st Battalion as they move from the Battle of the Bulge to the Alsace. This area has a wild history. Over the last 60 years, it has switched hands between the French and the Germans many times. It was in control of the French following World War I. However, Germany has regained control of it. Now, let's take a look as a convoy moves its way to the Alsace. Now that looks like a rough journey. Those boys must be freezing and extremely tired. But I heard they got a shower on the way for the first time in 5 weeks, which I'm sure is a boost of morale. When the 101st arrived, they set up in buildings directly across the river from Germans who also occupied buildings. Over the next few days, mild sniper fire and mortar fire would arise. Whenever the Americans would get a kill, they would cheer as if it was a home run at a baseball game. Here's what the snipers look like. On February 15, 1945, Colonel Sink, the leader in the area, ordered a patrol across the river to get German hostages for interrogation. He decided that they would go at night under the clouds and snow as protection. He appointed Winters to lead and man the mission, who was a former leader of Easy Company. Here's a picture of Winters. And here's a picture of the briefing. Winters decided to have 20 men and 2 German-speaking men go on the mission. He selected a few from each company and briefed them on what they were going to do. They had to row across a freezing cold river in all of their gear in the cover of night, where they would eventually raid a basement with Germans in it. If one of them fell out of the boat, it would probably result in a death from hypothermia or drowning. Here's the river. They all got in the boats and began to row across. Cover fire was set up for when they traveled back across the river. They had guns pointed at every place they knew the Germans were or could be. When the patrol arrived, they located a door that they were going to open and throw a grenade in. As they did this, a whistle sounded to tell the Americans on the other side to begin their cover fire. The patrol rushed in the room after the grenade and found 1 injured and 2 shocked Germans. The patrol took them hostage and brought them back to their side of the river. For countless hours following the battle, mortar and sniper fire continued between both sides until it seems like both sides ran out of ammunition. However, as you will see in this clip, it was not an entire success. A man from Easy Company got hit by shrapnel and eventually died, and 1 man went crazy over the German prisoner trying to shoot them. Here's some footage from this event. Caution, it is a little graphic.
What's the stay with him? Hey, shift it! Watch your pass. Sir, I'm gonna get a medic. Got this? Come on! Jackson, listen to me. You have to calm down or we can't help you. Settle down. Jackson, look at me. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Look at me. You're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay.
Beruhigt euch, das ist doch nicht unsere Schuld.
Keep still. Keep calm, buddy. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
God damn it! Jesus! Are you so calm, huh? You think you're in this war? You think you're
Although Jackson was lost, the mission was regarded as such a success that Colonel Sink wanted to happen the next night. Winters thought this was suicide since the clouds went away and it cleared up for too much light. Instead, he gave the colonel some whiskey so he'd fall asleep early. After he was asleep, Winters told his men.
You men did an excellent job last night. I'm proud. I'm proud. I just saw Colonel Sink. He's proud, too. In fact, he's so proud he wants you to do another patrol across the river tonight. Any moment now, the outpost we hit last night will go up in flames. Martin?
Yes, sir.
Means we'd have to venture farther into town this time. Captain Spears, you have the map, please?
Yeah, Sergeant Grant.
We have enemy movement here and here, which means this is our new house target here. We recovered all the boats, so we'll be setting off from the same place we did last night.
We're not changing the plan any, sir.
No. Plan's the same. It'll be 0200 hours instead of 0100. Is that clear?
Sir.
Okay. Good, because, I want you all to get a full night's sleep tonight. Which means in the morning, you will report to me that you made it across the river into German lines. We're unable to secure any live prisoners. Understand?
Sir.
Good.
This portrayed what a great leader Winters was. Over the next few days, fighting would mellow out and they would eventually be sent somewhere else. Here's footage of them leaving.
Sergeant Mark. Hey, Lieutenant. Good work. Thanks, sir. Good to have you along. Good luck, man.
And now, we have the final part of the show, a random viewer reaction. Let's send it down to them.
I thought the patrol exemplified Winter's great leadership abilities, as well as the man's ability to fight. These boys fighting in Europe are true American heroes.
Thanks, Addison. Well, that concludes our show this week. Tune into the PATS program next week for more live updates. Have a great night.